you are in the right place. You are looking for episode 3, Detoxing the right way, not the trendy way. Well, beautiful ladies, I'm Coach Glennis, and I'm welcoming you to the episode 3 of a 12-part series on Facebook Live. The series is called Look and Feel Younger, Body, Mind, and Spirit, especially for women 50 and older, but for any woman of any age, this will work. So, if you're here and you have not watched episode 1 and episode 2, I will highly recommend that you do that. Episode 1 was From Tired and Stalked to Vibrant and Free, where I told you my story. How I went from being tired, hormones imbalance, overweight, to having the most energy that I ever had in my life. And I'm going to be 68 in July. Episode 2 is I cover why traditional diets fail women over 50. So if you go to the comments, you will see that I have the links for both of those episodes because I already uploaded them into my YouTube channel. So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried a trendy detox? I'm sure I have in the past. Maybe a juice cleanse, a bunch of pills or supplements, or cutting out all food to complete fasting. And you ended up feeling worse? Well, here's the truth. Detox isn't a trend. It's a God-designed process that your body was created to do. Our bodies were created to do. But in today's world, our detox systems are overwhelmed. And if we don't support them correctly, we can end up doing more harm than good. We live in a toxic world. I don't even have to tell you that, but we do. Between the foods we eat, and don't get me there are a lot of anti-nutrients, and we should be avoiding those. But between the food we eat, the air we breathe, cleaning products we use, plastics that we use for containers for our water or putting for food and heating up foods, medications, and over-the-counter medications also, and chronic stress, all of this makes our bodies be exposed to listen to this, thousands of toxins every day, not year, every day. So what do these toxins do to our bodies? The toxins affect first our brain, leading to brain fog, forgetfulness, and mood swings. Another thing that the toxins do to our bodies is they disrupt our gut, damaging the lining and altering the microbiome. And I have mentioned before, the gut is our second brain. We need to have a healthy flora in our gut, because it will determine how well we're gonna feel. And I'm gonna do a special Facebook Live on just gut. Another thing that the toxins do, they interfere with our hormones, making it harder to lose weight, making it harder to sleep well, and we don't feel emotionally balanced. Because when our liver, lymphatic system, and our gut are overburdened, our bodies cannot release toxins the proper way. And instead of burning fat, when we move around, when we exercise, just to exist, our body stores the toxins. Because guess what? Fat is where toxins hide. That was an amazing thing. Our storage commodity is fat. So for example, when we eat something that our body doesn't know how to handle, let's call something bad like high fructose corn syrup or MSG. When the body eats this, we eat it, and the body goes like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how to handle it. This is a foreign thing. I cannot use it for nutrition. So puts it in storage. And what's in storage? Fat. So now when you exercise and try to go on a diet and try to lose the fat, The fat is there with the toxin, so the body goes like, I don't know what to do with that. So it does not use the toxin, the fat for energy. So, and what happens when we do a trendy detox? And they fail, and sometimes they even hurt. For example, some people take only drinking juice or taking harsh colon cleansers. And those things can actually stress our bodies even more. Because why? This approach depletes our bodies of nutrients. We need nutrients because a real detox starts by supporting the systems that God already created for us to detox: our liver, our kidneys, lymph, gut, and skin. Look, this is the only way we can detox: liver, kidney, lymph, gut, and skin. So, when God created our bodies, these building systems for detoxing, we need to just support them because God created them to work, to cleanse us, to detoxify us. But if we use extreme restrictions or quick fixes, then our bodies won't be able to work. Because let me tell you something. God did not design our bodies to survive on lemon water, maple syrup, and cayenne pepper. Remember that? I did that. Because He designed our body to heal with wisdom and nourishment. So what happens when we don't give the body what we need? We are clogged. We need to start, and I'm going to cover 7 points today. 1, start with nourishment, not starvation. So our bodies need nutrients to detox properly. So starving or drinking only juices deprives the liver and cells of the raw materials they need for detoxification, like amino acids, the B vitamins, and antioxidants. So instead of restricting or starving ourselves fasting, we can focus on real food, what I call whole foods, like leafy greens, lean proteins, healthy fats, and fermented foods for the gut. And we also need something, and I'm going to tell you this. After 50, we need to eat enough calories to fuel our metabolism. And a lot of women they are overweight, but they're undernourished because they're not eating enough good quality calories. Number 2, eat cruciferous vegetables and fiber-rich foods. What are cruciferous vegetables? Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, Brussels sprouts. Our liver uses compounds in those foods to neutralize toxins. So what I want you to think about when you're eating cauliflower rice or steamed broccoli or cabbage, a kale salad, Brussels sprouts, you are neutralizing toxins. Imagine that. You're eating it and neutralizing the toxins. Food is our friend, not our enemy, if we use it properly and the right kind of food. So food is not our enemy, it's our friend. A tip for eating cruciferous vegetables: aim for 2 cups per day and about 25 to 35 grams of fiber. So how do you get fiber? You need bulk, but you can get it from flaxseed, chia seeds, leafy greens, or lentils. Number 3, and this is a big one because it includes my list, some of the ones on my list of anti-nutrients. You need, I would say, eliminate sugar, but it will be difficult because it's everywhere. Sugar, processed foods, and inflammatory oils. Sugar not only feeds cancer cells, it feeds harmful gut bacteria and weakens our immune system. And inflammatory oils. So we have omega-3s and omega-6s. The omega-3 oils are anti-inflammatory. The omega-6 oils are pro-inflammatory. So all the processed oils, canola, corn, soybean, grapeseed, all of the others that are not olive oil, the good quality one, organic, extra virgin, cold pressed, all the good stuff, and coconut oil, organic, and avocado oil. Those 3 are the only ones that are omega-3s, the anti-inflammatory oils. All other oils are pro-inflammation. Not only is inflammatory for the body, but it burdens the liver. That's what we need to, focusing on how to detoxify. So the liver gets burdened with those oils. So what do we do instead? Well, eliminate sugar. And only after you have gone cold turkey for at least 8 weeks, I rather have 12, then you can add honey, you can use dates to sweeten things, and just see sugar as a toxin, and you will lose the sweet tooth. And then you can use berries to sweeten things instead of sugar. What to do then? Replace inflammatory oils with extra virgin olive oil, avocado, and coconut oil. And avoid all those additives and preservatives. If it is in a box, read the back. You can pronounce the ingredients, don't eat it. I always say that. Get away from additives and preservatives. Number 4, for detoxing. Hydrate and move your body. Water is essential for flushing toxins via your kidney and lymph system. So it's very important. And gentle movement activates lymph and flow and digestion. The lymph flow, you need to move. Remember, our lymph system, our cardiovascular system has a heart to pump, but our lymphatic system has our legs as the pump. So we need to move to be able to get rid of toxins in the body. So gentle daily movement, walking, stretching. You can do dry screen brushing, which I do in my programs, to stimulate the lymph nodes. Number 5, support your elimination pathways. I already mentioned that, but toxins can only leave our bodies one way. I mean, through our elimination pathways: urine, sweat, stool, and breath. So if any of these are sluggish, toxins can be recirculated in your body. For example, if you're not having bowel movements regularly, the food in the intestine is putrefying, and it's just setting all these toxins all over your body. So you need to move. So I like to recommend magnesium at night before you go to bed, and then the next morning you have a bowel movement. And it's important to sweat. In Florida, we have no problem with that, but some people do saunas or exercise, just move around and breathe, deep belly breathing. And I do prayer walks because we need to control our stress. Another thing that I recommend is Epsom salt bath to relax, and it also draws out toxins through the skin. Okay, number 6, use natural detox tools wisely. For example, using liver pills or lymph drainage supplements, and you can use it, but carefully. Like some herbs are good for detoxing, like dandelion root, milk thistle, ginger, and because they promote bile flow and digestion. So use them gently. I know some people use chlorella. I don't use it. I haven't had it. Or you can use activated charcoal. Some people use that because it binds toxins and gets rid of the body. Number 7, and I think it's one of the most important ones, we also need to detox emotionally and spiritually. Toxins aren't just physical. So we have to make sure that we have a spiritual detoxing as well. It's about letting go of what is weighing us down in our body, in our thoughts, and in our routines. So it is very important that if we examine ourselves and we have bitterness or resentment or a fear, all these things put a burden in our nervous system and increase the cortisol and block healing. So it's very important that we, what I call a biblical detox, includes 4 things for me, or a list. Daily scripture to renew our minds. We need to read the Word of God daily to renew our minds. I like to journal to release what I'm holding on to that's toxic. And also I use journaling as a, gratitude prayer requests. I talk to the Lord there. So number 4, forgiveness as a spiritual cleansing. If you are holding to some grudge for somebody, you need to let go. and you need to forgive. And we know the spiritual implication, the Lord will not forgive you if you don't forgive others. So, and last but not least, worship, prayer, and rest to bring peace and alignment. I like to pray Psalm 51:10, create in me a pure heart, O Lord, and renew my spirit, a right spirit within me. So, when you clear out what no longer serves us, we make peace for clarity, energy, and alignment with our purpose. So, if you want to detox the right way, not the trendy way, I can walk you through step by step. I have a couple of programs that are my beginner programs. One of them is what I call the Radical Wellness Tools for Life. It's a self-paced course on my portal on my website. Includes a full module on safe foundational detox strategies. And this is the basic one. It doesn't need blood work or DNA testing for weight management, but it's perfect if you're starting. It's a 4-week course. And when I do this course, I don't leave you alone on your own. You do the course on your own, but you meet with me for 30 minutes. I call it the onboarding session, in which I show you where you're going to find things in the portal and all the questionnaires that you need to fill out that have to do with the toxicity level, health questionnaire, what are your predisposition to disease, and several questionnaires like that. What do you eat in a typical 3-day, what vitamins, what was your exercise regime, and all that, because then it prepares it for my second meeting with you on Zoom, a 45-minute lifestyle audit. And after we finish the lifestyle audit, then you can start your 4-week Tools for Life self-paced course. And when you complete the course, then we meet again with me for an hour to answer any questions and to give you a meal plan to continue on your own. And you will have clear steps to nourish your metabolism, reduce stress, and begin healing. I have another beginner program that I call the Quick Start Wellness Plan. It includes one-to-one coaching with me. And what it is, you get first a 30-minute onboarding session in which we will set goals for the time we're going to be together. And I will also give you an assignment of several questionnaires that you're going to be doing, similar to the one in the self-pay course, because on our first meeting, we're going to meet for 60 minutes every week. And I'm going to do a complete lifestyle and nutrition audit for you. And then we will meet weekly, and we will create custom foods and fitness plan for you and habits that you will be adding slowly so you don't get overwhelmed. And then on our last session, I will give you a meal plan that you can follow on your own, or you can join my flagship program, which is a 4-month signature program where we go even deeper with blood work, with DNA swab to find out how your body handles food groups and what are the things that work and not work for you. And so, if you've been feeling foggy, tired, stuck in your mind, stuck in your weight, stuck in your thinking, you feel moody or you feel inflamed, bloated, it may not be aging, it may be toxins. So drop a heart in the comments if this spoke to you, or message me with the word reset, and I'll send you the link to book a free 30-minute wellness breakthrough. But I told you I had a present for you this week, and I put it on the link in the comments, my 5 most popular wellness videos. So you can watch those. Some of them are short, a little bit longer one, but I think you'll get a lot of insight from that. I just want you to remember that God created your body to heal. Let's support it wisely, gently, and with truth. Our next episode, episode 4, is going to be next Saturday, and is going to be an amazing episode because I'm going to be talking to you about your body talks. Are you listening? Your body is not betraying you, it's communicating with you. Most women have been conditioned to dismiss or silence symptoms with quick fixes or pills, or pushing through. But God didn't create your body to speak in silence. He designed it to signal what needs support, rest, or change. The question is, are we listening? Join me on my next episode. May God richly bless you. Bye-bye.